friends, you join me in cloud. Quite a lot of cloud. So I'm 3/4 of the way through the first leg of a bush trip, which will take me from the Isle of Arran eventually to Glasgow. But this is the first leg, and this leg runs from the Isle of Arran to Inverness. And the way it gets there is by taking off from a little airstrip on Arran, flying east-ish across some hills and mountains, and eventually we arrive, if you look on the map, the big strip of blue, which I'm just about to hit, is Loch Ness. And there, as if by magic, it is stretching out in front of us. This is Loch Ness, and we're going to be basically flying the length of Loch Ness to land at Inverness Airport. There are... the visibility is not good, so we're just going to try and dip below, fly a little bit low level. I'm hoping the sound stays connected for this flight, because I've had a few problems with my sound. So the flight plan, or the navlog, as you get for these things, navlog just here, basically tells you where to fly, how to fly, for how long, and gives you some little things to look at en route, as long as you can see out the window, which we can about now. So there's a road down there, which is the A87. No, yeah, the A87. Yeah. So we'll just keep our eyes open, follow the road north, and land at Inverness Airport in about 18 miles or so. So as you would expect, the scenery is very, very nice. The cockpit of the 172 is very, very nice. Very easy to read. The road doesn't look very busy. There's not much moving on there. It's a very picturesque road if you ever get a chance to drive from Inverness down south. I've only done it once, but it was lovely. Hopefully I'll get a chance to do it again. So as you can see, we're basically flying sort of northeasterly direction, right up through the middle of Scotland to get to Inverness. So the bush trips in Flight Sim 2020 are really good fun. They tackle a variety of different locations across the world in different aircraft. The aircraft are picked depending on the type of environment that you're flying in. So there's always something new, something else to learn, and something else to look at. The scenery is different. One of my favourites was the Iceland one, which was in parts a little bit boring. Well, no, I say that, but it wasn't. But one of the landings are spectacular. The scenery is spectacular. They do it at various times of day and night, so you get different, changing sort of times of day and night as well. It was lovely. Really, really good. I also believe one of the landings in Iceland is one of the landing challenges in Flight Sim 2020 as well. And it is one of my favourites. It's a fantastic landing, great approach. It's really, really good fun. Just keeping our eyes peeled in case anything surfaces down there. Little castle on that spit of land, or what should be a castle. It might be a tower block. I'm not sure, but no, it should be. It's a little ruined castle. Is it Urquhart? Castle Urquhart? I'm not sure. It doesn't say on that anyway. But anyway, we're getting close to the top end of Loch Ness now, where it becomes sort of opens up a bit. This sort of area here. Still not a lot of traffic down there. Not a lot of traffic at all. So 9 miles to go to Inverness and the airport, which is EGPE code. And touch wood, everything seems to be working. I have uninstalled and reinstalled virtual desktop for my Quest 3 headset because of some sound issues I was having, and this is the first flight after that, and hopefully we'll get to the bottom of my sound issues. If not, it's going in the bin. We're getting a little bit low here. I'm just going to trim the nose up a fraction. Because we don't want to be piling in at this point in time. Not a lot of traffic down there at all. Just make sure we stay on track. Getting a bit wobbly. So this will be the city of Inverness. City? This Inverness is city. I think it is. If not, it's a big town. It might just be a big town. But I hope it's a city. Anyway, we have 4 miles, 3.9, 4 miles to go. So we are not far from the airport now, I'd imagine, which is pretty much straight ahead, if I remember rightly. I think it's on this little jut of land directly ahead of us. I think that's in that general direction. So we'll toodle over there and settle this bad boy down on the tarmac. So Inverness, yeah, looks like a nice place. It is a nice place. Very nice indeed. Okay, right, let's focus on finding ourselves an airport. And we're heading into wind, so landing in this direction would be a good option. But I imagine, we are kind of easterly anyway. I imagine there'd be a 006. I'm not sure what the runway headings are in Inverness. Well, it wasn't on that piece of land. Holding at about 1,700 feet, so it looks like we're pretty much lined up with the runway here. Is it a 05, 06? So we're just backing off on the power. Little notch of flap in, which will try to force the nose up, but we'll hold it down. And we'll try and bleed off some height and speed as we make our way in to land at Inverness. We are a tad high still. Let's just another little bit of flap just to make sure we get properly slowed down. There we go.
500.
That's not bad at all. And we should try and keep it centered. Just a little bit more power there. Quite a long, nice long final. try and touch down on the lines just after the threshold markers. Just these ones here. A bit long, but never mind. And here we go. So we should be able to get round there. Let's take this to the right. Okay. Whee! I want to go over there now. Yeah, that's a good idea. Probably shouldn't, but hey, what the hell. Anyway, we'll stop here and I can end the video there. So, there we go.